Hey, what's up guys? I want to do a little bit of an ammo check. This video is more so for me than it is for you because I want your feedback. I want to see where you live and what ammo currently costs for you. Specifically, these two calibers, 357 Magnum and 38 Special. Spent the weekend with my girlfriend Christina. Had a great time, took her to the range for the first time shooting some guns, and we had a blast, no pun intended. She loved it. She's definitely becoming a gun girl now, wants her own gun. It's fantastic. It's really, really cool. But wanted to get her familiarized with some different guns. She's very interested in revolvers, and I think her first gun's going to be a revolver. So I took out my Taurus to show her what that was all about. But also wanted to start off with a 22. So we brought the Walther P22 out. You can see here, nothing in the chamber, no magazine, just a little safety check for you. But magazine disconnect on this gun. So this is pretty much just an update on ammo. Now 22s, I have a bunch of 22s. I've had a crap load of this Federal Spitfire for a long time, hypervelocity 22 long rifle rounds. And I have a slew of 22s. That's never been a problem for me. I've stocked up quite a bit, many 1,000 22s because it's fun to shoot and it's usually cheap, at least it used to be. But I was completely out of 357 Magnum and 38 Special for target use. I have a lot of self-defense rounds, but obviously much more expensive, and also my carry ammo, so I didn't want to go through that at the range and leave myself with nothing. So I wanted to pick up some ammo, and I went to my sport shop, which happens to be Wallenpole Sport Shop in Pennsylvania. I'm sure a couple of you random people have gone there or regularly go there, but that's pretty much my first place to go for looking at guns and for buying ammo. Just for convenience, it's centralized to where I am, blah, blah, blah. There's a bunch of places I can go, but that usually is my first go-to. I just like the people over there. It's real nice. Little hokey dokey. It's actually a bass, well, not bass, it's a fishing shop. You know, it's a tackle shop, a bait shop. They just happen to have guns, and I would imagine that's most of their business is their gun stuff. But anyway, so I want to do a little price check and talk about what I got and how much it cost. So the first thing here, I got 357 Magnum because I want her to feel what this felt like. And by the way, I wanted to spend time with her. It wasn't a big day to make videos. I did a very short clip, which I'll show you right now. Very good. First time ever. Seems like a natural already. Try single action again. All right. Very nice. Look at that. Who taught you safety? Very nice. So you can see, I just between us, I was filming just a little bit of her shooting and stuff like that. She had a blast. I mean, it was so much fun. I had a good time shooting. It's always good when you have good company. I mean, shooting guns is fun, but of course, it's the experience of having it someone, you can just enjoy it together, which is cool. But anyway, 357 Magnum. I have this box of 50 here. These are just full metal jacket, nothing special at all. $31.99 for this. So that's currently what it is, at least locally to me. I'd like to know what you guys are paying for a box of 50. Full metal jacket, 357 Magnum. It's 158 grain. Really nothing special, just simple target load. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's that. Let me show you these rounds here. This is what's left. We had to leave early because, I'll tell you the story in a second. Here we go. Full metal jacket, very simple. 357 Magnum. A heck of a punch behind it. Love my 357 Magnum. I've really become much more of a revolver person as far as fun target shooting. I do carry this revolver quite a bit. My go-to gun all the time though has to be my Glock 36. I do love that for carry. But as far as like future guns, if I get more guns in the future, trust me, there's at least another revolver in my future, if not multiple revolvers. I'm a huge, huge fan. Just love them. But anyway, what are they talking about? Oh yes, we had to leave early because the Federal Game Reserve policemen came. They do checkups. Now I did learn something new. in Pennsylvania, the state-run or state-regulated ranges, they used to be free to go to, but they are no longer free to go to, and here's the stipulation behind it. They're basically reserved now for hunters. So in order to shoot at these ranges, these state ranges in Pennsylvania, you do need to have a valid hunting license. If you do not hunt or have no interest in hunting, you can purchase a license to shoot at these ranges for $30 for the year. Now that's very reasonable, and I will get my license so I can go back there because I would love to shoot there legally. 30 bucks for the year, it's not asking much, but that's something the guy said is within the last like 5 or 6 years. Of course, it's something I should have looked up. It is my fault for not knowing exactly what the deal was. I kind of went by hearsay. Here's a public range, go there. I knew there was a limit there. You're supposed to only have up to 6 rounds, 6-round max in the magazine and blah, 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 but no one really adheres to that. I've always been told, hey, if you see the cops coming, just make sure your mags aren't loaded more than 6. But I really didn't know offhand that I needed a valid hunting permit in order to use these ranges. So if you happen to live in Pennsylvania, or if you are visiting Pennsylvania, there's a little tidbit for you. If you want to, you can go onto their website and buy the license to basically go there. And the money is kind of going to maintaining the place. It's paying people to come and fix the backstops, pick up the garbage, things like that, because people do leave it a mess. And I totally understand that. And like I said, it's very reasonable. So anyway, and the officers were extremely nice. They could have given me a fine, a pretty steep fine for shooting there, because it is posted. There are signs. I mean, I didn't read them, so I was at fault. I, totally capable of admitting when I'm wrong. But anyway, just a little tidbit in case you guys come out to PA, or if you do live in PA, make sure that you're, all good to go on your paperwork for that kind of stuff. So I will be getting the license because I will be, or the permit rather, because I do want to go back there and shoot all the time for the future, for more videos for you guys and for my own entertainment. So anyway, yeah, so we left early so we didn't get to shoot a whole bunch, but I'm glad she was able to check out 357, see what that feels like, particularly in comparison to the 38 Special. I, explained a lot of things to her. She was very, very good about safety. We had a great time. So the first part of this, I just want to show you box of 50, $31.99 for some target loads. And for 38 Special, $25.99. Just some standard American Eagle, another box of 50 here. You can see 130 grain full metal jacket. And I'll show you that as well. Here's a side-by-side shot for the people who may not be familiar with ammo. All right, I was explaining this to her as well. The reason that a 357 Magnum will shoot both of these rounds is because of the same diameter casing. It's just that the case is longer on a 357 Magnum, and there's more of a charge, so it's a much more powerful round. A lot of people tend to shoot 38 Special because it's a little bit cheaper. You can see the price difference here, and it's also less kick. So it's less fatiguing for your hand and arm when you're shooting all day long. But most people do prefer carrying a 357 Magnum in their gun just for a little bit more punch for self-defense. But of course there's theories for not doing that. Some people think it's better to use 38s because it's easier to have follow-up shots and so forth. But I've always been for carrying the biggest, most powerful round that you can comfortably shoot, period. Doesn't matter. If you can only shoot a 22 and you can shoot a 22 accurately, that's the round you should be carrying. Don't carry a 45 if you can't handle it. Don't carry, a 40 Smith & Wesson if you can't handle it, or any caliber for that matter. You don't have to always have the biggest and the baddest. You basically go with the biggest and baddest that you're capable of doing safely and accurately. So anyway, there you go. I want to hear from you guys. Like I said, this video is more for you, or excuse me, it's more for me, because I want to hear where you live, maybe if you're in the United States, of course, what state you live in, and what you're paying for both 38 Special and 357 Magnum. And of course, a lot of people are going to see this video, so if you shoot another caliber, if you shoot 9mm or 45 or 380, whatever it may be, write all your ammo purchases. Just let us know what kind of ammo you're buying and how much you're paying for it, because I love to know the different prices across the US right now. Prices are still very steep. Obviously, things have come down a little bit, and availability is different too. My local shop, I wish I had a bunch of cash on me, because they had some good stuff there. A lot of things I didn't think were available right now. They had a whole counter. I mean, like, they must have had 15 or 20 Glock 33 round magazines. I think they're charging $41.99 each. The big 33 round 9mm Glock mags. I mean, factory Glock mags. And for 42 bucks, I mean, I know they're really hard to get for a long time. They must have had at least a dozen or 2 dozen of these things sitting there. And if I had a bunch of money, I would have bought a couple of them. But even though I don't have a 9mm Glock anymore, I would have got them because I will have one in the future, I'm sure. But they had a lot of stuff there. They're pretty packed with some good things that I was actually surprised to see. I've been out of the gun loop a little bit lately, and I know it's been really hard to get pretty much everything. Different types of guns, different types of ammo, magazines, accessories, things like that. And they seem pretty well stocked on a lot of stuff. So if you happen to be in the area, Paul Peck Sports Shop, nice little shout out for them. Stop in, check them out. Go across the street there when you're done. Get some fried chicken at that deli. Some good stuff. Finger lick of chicken. So that's it. Let me know what ammo costs by you. That's my mid-September 2013 ammo update. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Take care.